Hello guys, Video Gamer 725 here. Today I'm going to do a zombie danger deck profile that I've been lately playing on the YCS, locals, and regionals. And yeah, I just want to just put the deck profile because some people have been asking that you like to talk about a zombie, then why do the deck profile? I wanted to, but I didn't have time. But now I do, so you know what? Let's get into it. First off, the two Necro Banshees. She's really good. She's really good. She's really good to get your zombie from your zombie out in the field. People mostly try Ash Blossom this thing, but it doesn't add to my hand. It mostly activates in the deck in the field zone. So yeah, people mostly try Ash Blossom this thing that you can't, but you can. Not that. 3 Shunui Solitary. Most of the main comp pieces to do your zombie combos, and most of the engine. Shunui Solitary effect that allows you to tribute a zombie monster, especially a zombie tuner with 0 defense. So it could be like Glow Bloom or Unizombie. Mostly those two, but mostly that does it. But I mostly choose the Unizombie because the Glow Bloom. But you can also choose the Glow Bloom as well if you don't have the Unizombie anymore. So yeah. 3 Unizombies. He has 2 effects that I could discard a zombie monster from my hand to graveyard, and I could just send a zombie monster from my deck to graveyard. And mostly, if I have Necro Banshee in my hand, I will send first the Necro Banshee to the graveyard, activate a quick effect to banish to activate the zombie world, then activate the zombie effect, the other effect to send a zombie monster from the deck to graveyard. And also to mention, each time you activate the effect, his level increases by 1. So if you're still high in the field and you activate the 2 effects, he's still a level 5, or yeah, still level 5. His level does increases as long as you replace a new one. So try to clarify that thing out. 2 Glow Blooms. Glow Bloom mostly gets out your Doom King as fast as possible. One way for you to do that is have your zombie in the field and have Glow Bloom in the graveyard. Glow Bloom's effect is that if this card is sent to graveyard, you can ban this card, and if you have zombie in the field, you can special summon a zombie monster with level 5 or higher zombie monster from the deck to the field. But if you don't have a zombie world in the field, then you eventually add the zombie card from your deck to the hand. So you mostly want to have zombie world in the field. So you have to be careful with Cosmic Clone, Heavy Storm, and Twin Twister. Then the boss monster Doomkey Beldrock. Mostly Doomkey mostly here to disrupt your opponents by negating and by banishing it. So if you have this card in the field and you pass your turn, and your opponent has this one monster, if you negate this one monster, then their whole combo stops. Well, Doomkey Beldrock's here to disrupt them, and you can start for you to OTK your opponent as fast as possible. Alright, so next is Mizuki. Mizuki is a monster reborn for zombie monsters. So if I have zombie in the field and have any type of monster in the graveyard and zombie ones in the field, he makes everything zombie. So I have Beezle. Mizuki's effect to banish special Beezle back out. So they have to redo the same thing, waste all the resources to get rid of the problematic monster. So Mizuki, I run 2. I won't run 3 because it could be a brick. So 2 is a solid number. 2 as well for the Gozuki. Gozuki is like a Unizombie. He has the same effect, but just send a zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. He also has this other unique effect that when this card is sent to the graveyard, he can banish a zombie monster from the graveyard to special a zombie type from your hand to the field. So if I have Doom King that you never want to see in your hand, Gozuki's effect to banish like Mud Dragon to special Doom King Beldrog in the field. So you can have like 2 Doom King Beldrogs, like rank them off or XE play for Elite 8. So Gozuki does well in this deck. Onto the hand traps. Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom's here to trigger the Doom King and plus to disrupt your opponent from adding cards from their deck to your hand, sending card from your deck to the graveyard or other stuff. And most of the time your opponent will mostly Cosmic Clone or destroy your field zone zombie rolls, so you want to find a way to trigger your Doom King Beldrog. So you will have the Ash Blossom to trigger your Doom King, or your Necro Banshee to trigger your Doom King to banish most of your opponent's monsters. So yeah, that's why the Ash Blossom enjoys Springs here, plus he's a zombie monster. And the one more zombie monster, it is Rampart Fallline. Rampart Fallline is super helpful in this deck because if you don't have Zombie World on the field and your opponent did your WTopia, Fallline, your opponent with WTopia, chain with Doom King, banish the WTopia, and there you go, they have to pass the turn, and next draw, normal summon unit zombie, effect target the Doom King, secret summon, and there you go. So that's why Fallline is here. So that's why she's really helpful in this deck. Alright, on to the non-zombie cards because yeah, we all love this package that some card runs this engine. It is Dangers. So we play 2 Danger Jackalopes. You got a semi-limited pad about for that, but for me it's good because we're on the budget side. But I'm gonna say I'm in the budget side because I waste more money than I actually anticipated. 2 Jackalopes, 2 Nezzies. Nezzies, you mostly would get them off with Jackalope's effect, and could get my hands on Tsunoko, so right now I'm replacing it with Mothman. And Mothman is actually pretty good because it's a level 4. You can do your XE plays and secret plays. And in this deck, I run my extra deck, a XE card that I will just show you just a little bit. But Mothman, this deck you mostly want to draw cards that will kind of help you, but at the same time you don't want your opponent to draw that one key card for them to kill you in your next turn. So Mothman, it's pretty good, but at the same time bad. So that's the danger package. I don't run that much because we need the space for the spells and traps. Alright, then on the spells, 3 Zombie World. Zombie World effect is that when this card in the field zone, both players' field and graveyard become zombie monsters. So, and neither player contribute except zombies. So if I go against True Dracos, their matchup will go a little bit slow because they need to tribute a lot of stuff. So Zombie World mostly prevents them from doing that. So they kind of go with like Masterpiece or other stuff they need to do to tribute stuff. So that's why Zombie World is really good. It also is good against like dragon archetypes, like if you require a dragon graveyard, you can't because Zombie World. Also good against True Dracos because they're not dinosaurs, become zombies. So this deck just mostly shuts down, mostly it's like extra deck mostly, so that's pretty good. So that's why Zombie World is in here, and mostly because it brings back Doom King Beldrog every standby phase. Alright, 3 Super Polymerization. We want 3 because we always want to see this in our hands. So if you go second, we draw this, go again like Orcus, activate Super Polymerization, just get rid of the problematic monsters and you should be good. And mostly, plus most Super Polymerization is good to use against your monsters to mostly just to beat your opponent as fast as possible until time runs out. So that's why we got Super Polymerization in this deck. Mostly your opinion is to run 2 or 3. For me, I run 3 because I always want to see this in my hand. Hand traps right now, like Veilers, Ash Blossoms, or Droll, like a problem. So we play 3 Call of the Graves to negate them. So if you try Ash Blossom, or we try activating New Zombie's effect, active Cobble Grave negated it. But if you got like a second Veiler, so deactivate first Veiler, try Cobble Grave with the active second Veiler, then the second Veiler will go through, then Cobble Grave won't go through, so that's a problem. So Cobble Grave is here for that. The hand traps. 2 instant fusions, yeah, for the instant fusion targets, pretty good. I limited it a little bit for this because sometimes it makes me brick when I play instant fusions, so that's why I play 2. Sometimes I want to see it, but I don't want to see it all the time. The ones I play is Fool's Burial. That's it. The reason I don't play 1-for-1 is that if I done all my combo plays, but then I draw 1-for-1. 1-for-1 will be now dead because I'll mostly be using the whole Glow Bloom. Then that's it. But it could be good, but at the same time bad. So, and Fool's Burial is right here to send cards from my deck to graveyard. So yeah. Not the 3 trap cards that mostly may be a little different than other people do, but it's Eradicator. I'm mainly this Eradicator on my main deck because if somehow I win the die roll and I go first, I pull Eradicator, I can do my whole combo play, have to do Kingdom Field and set the Eradicators. On the draw phase, I can activate Eradicator by tributing Doom King and calling any type spells or traps. If I go out play a Zoid, I'll do traps and they will reveal the whole hand. If you got Pierce traps, they will send all the traps from the hand to the graveyard. So Eradicator really comes in handy. And the reason I'm not playing Rivalry because if I have Zombie World and Rivalry and the end of Twin Twist in it, what can I do there? So that's why Eradicator can somehow stop my opponent from extending playing the whole deck mostly, like Song Grades, Song Sanctuary, and other stuff. So yeah. Onto the extra deck. One Link Karibo for the Glow Boom targets, Vampire Sucker, and Avenger Savior. This card really is a savior right here because when you want to select a Mizuki and your opponent has like a higher monsters, like for example 2000, you will eventually be multiplying how many level it has, like Mizuki times 200, and you'll lose that attack, and this card will run over it. So that's why Avenger Savior is here. Plus, not a lot of people know this card and know this effect, so you can surprise them. Like, oh, it's like a 16,000 attack monsters to do. I don't worry about that. After you run, when you attack this card, effect, I can send a zombie card from my deck to graveyard. How many level it has? You lose that attack times 200. So, yeah, that's why I like surprising my opponent with Avenger Savior, Nightmare Package, Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Phoenix. Mostly usual Phoenix to pop back rows, and Nightmare Unicorn to shuffle back problematic monsters. And the last Link monsters is Bulbasaur to beat my opponent as fast as possible. So yeah, those are the Link monster I have. Now onto Synchros is 1 Red Eyes Zombie Necro Dragon, 1 Weasel, 1 Cypher Omega. Cypher Omega shuffles your banish card back to the graveyard. Beezle, just to beat your opponent, like just beat your opponent as much as possible. Or also when you also break and you can't do like your link play, so you mostly want to have this monster on the field until you go to your turn. You can just beat your opponent until you finish. So I'm Necro good against Thunder Dragons because he has this effect that he gains 100 attack for each zombie monster on the field and graveyard. So I have zombie on the field, so it will mostly involving my opponent's graveyard and his field and my graveyard. So zombie Necro, the Nestle Dragon attack will be skyrocketing the attack. The instant future targets: Mud Dragon, Money Irish Shrek, and Thousand Irish Shrek. Many Irish Shrek is really good against like hand traps, or Financia. Mostly there's something that will disrupt you. So mostly with instant fusion first, Many Irish Shrek, and you try and then instant fusion, then try activate Unizon's effect or Ash Blossom, Unizon, Millennium Irish effect to chain to that, negate, take control of it and negate its effects. So that's why Millennium Irish is good. Dodging Irish mostly to snatch my opponent's monsters. Mud Dragon for my XE plays. So that's why I have these cards. Pretty good though. You can't afford the Millennium Irish I'd rather play the second copy of Dodging Irish Future Super Polymerization targets, Star Event of Future Dragon and Dragon Neck of the Natural Dragon. People always say why I play it. Super Polymerization targets, and plus he has this effect that when it attacks my opponent's monsters, doesn't destroy it but makes them attack 0, but allow him to make a token of that monster attack and defense. So I have like another monster for me to link it off and do more extended plays. And Star Event is mostly there for dark attribute targets. And the XE plays, the XE card I have in my deck is number 60 Degaris, the Timeless. We'll be mostly using the first effect on drawing 2 cards and discarding, because in this deck we like drawing a lot. For me, we can afford the Power Extravagance, but we don't want to bench our card from our extra deck because we mostly sometimes go to our extra deck to beat our opponent as fast as possible, but also to go to our extra deck to deal with problematics of floodgates. So that's why we got the guards here. Onto the side deck now. 3 Artifact Lancia for the Orchid matchups. Just shutting off your bench. Almost like okay, I'll set and pass. So yeah. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. We have it from there. Swap for like against Moonlight Orchis on Moonlight matchups. Evening match going second. Yeah. Hitting this against Sky Strikers, you can't do nothing. Then there you go, just eyeing the boards. Rivalry going first. I have Rivalry in my extra deck, on my side deck, but when I go first, I'm gonna have Eradicator. When I go first, yeah. But when we go to game 3, I'll mostly side in Rivalry, so I surprise my opponent. If my opponent goes to the extra deck with like Thunder Dragons, Sky Strikers, both like that. And the last card is Dino Wrestler Prankertops. Mostly the usual sighting cards. So yeah, that is my Zombie Danger deck profile. I could have done a little bit better in the side deck, but I'll start working on it. But I may swap the Ghost Ogre with the Gurus or Crackdowns. But yeah. Is there anything that I should end up changing my deck, like for my zombies? Just comment down below, so I could just like I'll be reading them as well and replying them back. So yeah, thank you for tuning in for this Zombie Danger deck profile. Yeah, this is my first time doing this, so yeah, sorry for the quality and the audio. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also today's New Year's Eve, so this video gets uploaded today, so happy New Year's to everyone who's watching. Yeah, but yeah, you guys, some guys saw me in the YCS Pasadena. Shout out to you guys who like catching up with me and talk. We're pretty chill though. But yeah, when the National Soul Booster Box comes out, there could be like a support for Zombie Jackal Boron. So yeah, so I may update the zombie deck a little bit, not much. It'll still be the same, but yeah. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys are new, just hit the subscribe button, and if you guys like the video, just hit the like button to let me know that you like this type of content. Yeah, I'll continue doing more of this thing in the future. So yeah, man. But yeah, Video Gamer 725 out, man. If there's anything you want me to do more in the future, just comment down below and I'll be reading the comments, right? Video Gamer 725 out.